Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the English in Ease podcast. I'm your host, Emily, and today we're going to dive into something that can truly change the way you look at life. We're talking about mindset, what it is, why it matters, and how it can transform everything, including how you learn English. Now, I know, it might sound a bit abstract, mindset, but trust me, understanding and shaping your mindset can make all the difference. Whether you're facing challenges, pursuing your goals, or just trying to feel more confident in daily life. Your mindset plays a huge role. It's the foundation of everything. So, let's break it down. What exactly is a mindset? In simple terms, it's the way you think, the attitude you have, your beliefs, and how you view the world and yourself. A strong mindset doesn't mean you'll never feel anxious or discouraged, but it does mean that when those tough moments come, you'll keep going, believing that you can improve, learn, and push through. Let's take learning English as an example. Imagine two students. One says, "I can't do this. I always make mistakes. I'll never get better." That's a weak mindset. But the other one says, "I made a mistake, but I can learn from it. I'll do better next time." That's a strong mindset. The second student doesn't let their mistakes stop them. They see each one as an opportunity to improve. That's exactly what we need to do in life, whether we're learning a new language or facing personal challenges. The good news: you don't need to be born with a strong mindset. You can build one. Over time, through practice. Anyone can develop a mindset that will help them overcome obstacles and grow stronger. And we're going to explore exactly how you can do that today. So, are you ready to build a strong mindset? Let's get started. Part 2: Why Mindset Matters. Now that we understand what a strong mindset is, let's talk about why it matters so much. How does it really shape our lives? Emily, great question. Think of your mindset as a pair of glasses. If you're wearing negative glasses, everything looks dark, difficult, and impossible. But if you put on positive, hopeful glasses, life starts to look full of opportunities. The truth is, our thoughts shape our feelings and our actions. Let's look at an example. Two people lose their job. One says, "I'm a failure. I'll never find another job." The other says, "This is tough, but I'll find something better." Do you see the difference? The first person feels stuck and defeated. The second person feels empowered. They're already thinking about how to move forward. Mindset shapes not just big things like jobs, but the small things too. How you talk to others, how you handle everyday problems, and even how you start your day. If you wake up thinking, "Today is going to be a great day," you'll likely feel more positive, and your day will probably go better. But here's the thing: mindset doesn't just affect how you feel, it affects your energy, your actions, and your ability to keep going when things get tough. A strong mindset helps you believe in yourself, even when things don't go as planned. It fuels you, pushing you to take action and find solutions. And guess what? Science supports this. Studies show that people with a growth mindset, people who believe they can improve and learn, tend to be more successful in school, work, and life. So, mindset isn't just a feeling, it's a tool. It's something you can use to shape your actions and your future. If you change your mindset, you can change your life. It's as simple as that. Part 3: Self-talk and beliefs. Now, let's dive into something that is key to building a strong mindset: your self-talk. That's the voice inside your head, the things you say to yourself every day. It might not seem like a big deal, but trust me, it's more important than you think. We all talk to ourselves, whether we realize it or not. We have conversations with ourselves constantly. And if that inner voice is always telling you that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, guess what? you start to believe it. But here's the secret: if you change that conversation, you can change everything. Imagine you're learning English and you make a mistake. If you think, I'm so bad at this, I'll never get it, you'll feel discouraged and maybe even give up. But if you tell yourself, it's okay to make mistakes, I'm learning, I'll get better, you'll feel more confident and you'll keep going. Your self-talk shapes your beliefs, and your beliefs shape everything you do. If you tell yourself that you're not smart, you'll start believing that. But if you tell yourself, I can learn anything if I try, that belief will give you confidence to keep pushing forward. Beliefs are like the foundation of a house. If your beliefs are weak, your whole life feels shaky. But if you believe in your ability to grow and improve, you build a strong foundation for success. The good news: you can change your beliefs. It starts by listening to your self-talk. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting you, replace it. Instead of thinking I can't, say I'm learning. Instead of I always fail, say this is just one step in my journey. And over time, as you change the story in your head, you'll begin to feel stronger. So, remember this: your words matter, especially the ones you say to yourself. In the next episode, we'll talk about simple habits you can adopt to keep building a stronger mindset. Stay tuned for some practical tips you can start using today to keep growing. All right, now that we understand what a strong mindset is, let's dive deeper into why it really matters. Why should we care about our mindset, and how does it shape our lives in such powerful ways? Think of your mindset as a lens. If you're looking at the world through a negative lens, everything feels hard, overwhelming, and sometimes even hopeless. But if you wear a mindset that's positive and hopeful, life begins to open up with opportunities. The way you think about yourself and the world can truly influence how you feel and act. Let's break it down a bit further. Picture this: two people lose their job. The first one immediately says, I'm a failure. I'll never find a new job. This is the end. The second person, on the other hand, says, this is tough, but I know I'll find a better opportunity. I just need to keep looking. Do you see the difference here? The first person feels defeated and stuck, while the second one, despite the same situation, feels hopeful and motivated. The second person is more likely to take action, to keep looking for a new job, and eventually, they'll probably find something better. Mindset doesn't just shape how we approach big challenges, it also impacts how we handle the little things. Think about how you start your day. If you wake up thinking, today is going to be a good day, you're more likely to approach challenges with a positive attitude. But if you wake up feeling negative or defeated, that's the tone you set for your day. Mindset also affects your energy levels. A positive mindset helps you stay energized, focused, and ready to face whatever comes your way. It encourages you to keep going, even when you're tired or stressed. And that's what builds resilience. Here's something cool: studies have shown that people with a growth mindset, the belief that they can improve and grow, are more likely to succeed in different areas of life, whether it's in school, at work, or in personal relationships. Mindset matters. It's not just a feeling, it's a tool that helps you shape your actions and outcomes. And here's the best part: if you change your mindset, you can change your life. It's like unlocking a new level. Your mindset is the key to reaching your potential and moving forward. It all starts with the way you think. Part 3: Self-talk and Beliefs. Now, let's talk about something that has a huge impact on your mindset: self-talk. What you say to yourself every day, that inner conversation, matters more than you think. We all have this internal dialogue going on in our heads all day. It's the voice that tells us we can do something, or the one that says we can't. If that voice is negative, always telling you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or that you'll never succeed. It can really hold you back. But here's the amazing thing: you can change that voice. You can turn the volume up on the positive, encouraging voice and turn down the negative one. This shift in self-talk can have a major impact on your mindset and your life. Let's use learning English as an example again. Imagine you make a mistake while speaking. If you think to yourself, "I'm terrible at this. I'll never get better," it's easy to feel discouraged and give up. But if you shift your mindset and tell yourself, "It's okay to make mistakes. I'm learning and getting better," you'll feel more motivated to keep going. That's the power of self-talk. It shapes your beliefs. Your beliefs are the foundation of your mindset. If you believe that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, that's going to limit what you try and how much you push yourself. But if you believe that you can learn anything if you keep trying, then you'll approach every challenge with more confidence. Beliefs are like the building blocks of your life. If your beliefs are weak or limiting, your life will feel shaky. But if you have strong, empowering beliefs, you'll build a solid foundation for growth and success. The good news: you don't have to be stuck with old, negative beliefs. You can change them. It starts with listening to your self-talk and asking yourself, is this helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting you, challenge it. Replace it with something positive. Instead of "I can't do this," say "I'm learning." Instead of "I always fail," say, "This is just part of my journey." It's like exercising a muscle. The more you practice positive self-talk and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, the stronger your mindset will become. And here's something important: your words, whether spoken out loud or silently in your head, hold incredible power. So, choose them wisely. What you say to yourself can either lift you up or hold you back. In our next episode, we're going to talk about some simple habits you can start using today to keep building your strong mindset. These habits can make a huge difference in how you think, feel, and act. Stay tuned, because we're about to get practical. Now that we've covered what a strong mindset is and why it's important, let's get practical. We've talked about self-talk and how powerful those inner conversations can be. But what about the little daily habits we can build to strengthen our mindset every day? These habits are simple, but when practiced consistently, they can help you develop a stronger mindset. It's not about making huge changes all at once. It's about small, steady steps that add up over time. Let's talk about the first habit: starting your day with a positive intention. You've probably heard the saying, "How you start your day sets the tone for the rest of it." And it's true. If you wake up and immediately think, "Today's going to be a good day," or "I'm capable of handling whatever comes my way," you're already putting yourself in a positive mindset. It's like setting the stage for success before you even get out of bed. Another simple but powerful habit is gratitude. I recommend taking a moment each day to think about 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe it's a good meal, a friend's kindness, or just having a warm home. Practicing gratitude helps shift your focus away from what's wrong and toward what's right. It helps you appreciate the positive parts of your life, which can make you feel more calm and hopeful. A third habit that can work wonders is journaling. It's so helpful to take a few minutes each day to write down your thoughts. You can write about how you're feeling, what you've accomplished, or even any worries or challenges you're facing. Journaling helps clear your mind and gives you a chance to reflect on your thoughts and goals. Plus, it allows you to track your progress, which can be incredibly motivating. Don't forget about movement. Physical activity, whether it's a short walk, stretching, or even dancing around your room, is a great way to boost your mood and improve your mindset. When you take care of your body, your mind benefits too. You'll feel more energized and more capable of handling challenges. Also, try to limit negative input. You can control what you expose yourself to, So be mindful of it. If you find that certain things, like social media or the news, make you feel anxious or weak, take a break from them. Protect your mental space. Just like you wouldn't feed your body junk food. Don't feed your mind junk. Choose content that inspires you, encourages you, and helps you grow. And here's the best part. None of these habits require a ton of time. They're small actions, but when done consistently, they can lead to big changes over time. Let's quickly recap these habits. Start your day with a positive thought or affirmation. Practice gratitude by listing 3 things you're thankful for. Spend a few minutes journaling about your thoughts and goals. Move your body, stretch, walk, or dance. Limit negative input by being mindful of what you allow into your mind. The key is consistency. You don't have to do all of them every day, but try to pick 1 or 2 to start with. Over time, you'll notice that your mindset gets stronger, and you start approaching life's challenges with a more positive outlook. Handling challenges and failures. Now, let's talk about something we all face at some point: challenges and failures. No matter who you are or what you're trying to achieve, life will throw obstacles in your path, and how you handle those obstacles depends a lot on your mindset. A strong mindset doesn't mean you won't feel disappointed, sad, or frustrated when things go wrong. It doesn't mean you'll never have doubts or moments of fear. What it means is that you won't give up. You'll feel those emotions, but you'll keep moving forward. You won't let failure stop you. Instead, you'll learn from it and keep going. Here's a great example: Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, famously failed over 1,000 times before he succeeded. But instead of seeing those failures as the end, he saw them as lessons. He said, "I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that didn't work." That's the mindset that kept him going. And it's the same mindset you need when you're facing challenges in your own life. Let's apply this to learning English. Maybe you've tried speaking or writing and made mistakes. It's easy to feel discouraged and think, "I'll never get it." But with a strong mindset, you don't give up. You say, "I made a mistake, but I'll learn from it. I'll keep practicing, and I'll get better." Every failure is a chance to grow. So instead of focusing on the pain or disappointment, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Change your mindset from, "Why is this happening to me?" to "What can I do about it?" That small shift in thinking makes a huge difference. And remember, you're not alone. Everyone faces setbacks, no matter how successful they are. The key is to keep going, to learn from the failure, and to use it as a stepping stone to success. Breaking through. Limiting beliefs. One of the biggest things that can hold you back is limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts you believe about yourself. They sound like, "I'm not smart enough," "I'm not capable," or "people like me don't succeed." The problem is, these beliefs aren't always true. They come from fear, past mistakes, or things others have told you. Maybe a teacher once said, "You're not good at this." Or maybe you failed at something in the past and decided, "I'll never be good at that." These beliefs hold you back. They keep you small. But here's the good news: you can change them. The first step is to notice when you're having these limiting thoughts. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," ask yourself, is that true? Is that thought really helping you? If it's not, challenge it. Instead of saying, "I'm not confident," try saying, "I can become confident, step by step." Instead of thinking, "I always fail," try saying, "Failure is just a part of the learning process." And every time you replace a limiting belief with a new, empowering one, you open a door to growth, confidence, and new opportunities. Remember, you're not stuck with old beliefs. You have the power to change them and create a new story for yourself. Conclusion and final encouragement. As we wrap up this episode, remember that building a strong mindset is a journey. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort. But every step you take brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Start by changing your self-talk. Practice those simple habits daily and face challenges with a mindset that says, I can handle this. And when you're faced with limiting beliefs, challenge them. You have the power to break through those invisible barriers and unlock your full potential. So, believe in yourself. Keep moving forward, no matter what. And remember, you are stronger than you think. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of English in Ease. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take on the world with a stronger mindset. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Keep believing, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.